What's poppin', everyone? We are here today, back of course, after a busy week. Finally getting some time to record over the weekend. And we're here, of course, with our week 2 team builder for the APA. Going to be taking on an opponent that I'm sure many of you all are familiar with. I've faced him quite a bit of times in, I guess, the GBA and stuff. So we're going to be taking on Gym Leader Gio, my boy, a good friend of mine, coach of the San Francisco GiEnteis. And I'm sure you guys know the matches we have are they're pretty fire. They are pretty fire. Quick Claw might ring a bell. HP Fire on the Mega Scizor. I don't know. There've been a good bunch of games we've had. Really solid ones. So I encourage you all to check those out. But for today, let me tell you guys what this man is bringing, or what his team or his roster is overall. Let me tell you guys what this man did. He has a team of Victini, Hoopa Unbound, Mega Medicham, Metagross, Mesprit, Gardevoir, Meloetta, Slowking, Celebi, Xatu, and a Ditto. So he actually drafted Mono Psychic plus Ditto. He's really a gym leader. That's it. So I'm very interested or very intrigued by this matchup. I've never really prepared for a draft that's monotype before. Like, that's interesting. So I'm hoping that, you know, we can go about this the right way and plan and prep for his mons. Like, his team's not even bad. Like, look at this. He has like wall breakers, as in, you know, Victini, Hoopa Unbound, Mega Medicham. Those things hit extremely hard. Potential for Trick Room in Trick Room Victini, Trick Room Hoopa. Slowking even has like that Trick Room option as well. Magic Bounce with like Xatu and things too is an option there. He has a Magic Bouncer. I have a Magic Bouncer in Mega Diancie, but like he has a lot of options. He has some good Scarfers too. Like Scarf Gardevoir's a good option. Option to transform with Meloetta into something like Meloetta Pirouette to destroy dark types that I guess annoy him with the fighting type coverage that it gets, the stab move when it transforms, and like Ditto as well, like so that people can stop, or that he can stop people from trying to sweep him with the Scarf Ditto imposter, trying to copy the stats and whatnot. So that's a really interesting team. Very excited to try to prep for this kind of team in a way where I feel like I don't know, like we got to bring a lot of good dark type moves and things like that, and we have some options, like we definitely do. So with that being said, I expect him to bring Victini, Hoopa Unbound, Mega Medicham for sure. Those things are just huge threats overall. Probably the Ditto, because Ditto is something he brought versus me, and I still remember the Quick Claw, so I don't know if he'll bring that this time, but we'll see. But generally you see it with the Choice Scarf, I guess, or maybe even Sash. But yeah, it has options, I guess. And I don't really know what else he could bring. Like, he could bring a lot of stuff. They're all psychic types. They're pretty much all of them bar Ditto are psychic types. So anything could show up. Anything could really show up. So I just decided, you know what? I'm not gonna really focus on what he might bring. I'm just gonna bring stuff that I think can destroy the majority, if not all of it. So I started out with a choice banded Drapion. So of course we're going to introduce Drapion as the first Pokemon here that we're bringing for the team. Of course they will all have nicknames in the actual battle. I just sort of built it on Showdown, didn't really put nicknames on here, but they will definitely be nicknamed in the actual battle. But as you can see, I brought a choice banded Drapion, and the reason is because like knockoff crunch spam, it hits a lot of different things, at least neutrally, except for Ditto transforming into Drapion, which is something we have to watch out for. But it has enough speed to outrun. I believe I set this thing to outrun probably Hoopa Unbound. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did set it to outrun that. Maybe also Meloetta. Like, this thing is base 95, so it's pretty fast. It's definitely pretty fast. It's not able to speed tie the base 100s, but it can outrun Adamant Victini. It can outrun that, or even Adamant Mega Medicham. So anything like that, it can outrun. And of course, if Victini uses V-Create, it'll be minus speed, which means that we can bring this thing in, get some big damage off with a crunch or a knockoff. I put X-Scissor on here just because it hits, I guess it hits Celebi even harder than knockoff, or it hits Hoopa super effectively as well, Hoopa Unbound. Whereas if he's running like a Z Hoopa or something, I can't knock it off, or maybe he's running some kind of little bit of bulk on that thing. I've run like a bulky Hoopa before in the past. You know, Crunch might not be able to break through it or Oko it completely. X-Scissor can definitely do that. So I just wanted to keep my options open for things that are super effective against Psychic type Pokemon, because he is a mono Psychic gym leader. So yeah, I brought that, and plus Earthquake so that I can hit myself in terms of Ditto copying me. I have that coverage here in order to hit Poison Dark if he copies me, or even like I don't know, like Metagross. But like I said, you know, all we need is that Dark Stab. All we need is that Bug Stab here for like Hoopa Unbound and stuff. And that's about it. Like this thing is it's just a really hard hitter. Choice Banded Battle Armor, and also just a really solid check to Hoopa Unbound, being immune to Psychic typing and resisting the Dark Stab from Hyperspace Fury. Next we have here a Golurk. So I'm bringing another member of the team that I had not brought last week. Gonna be Ghost DMZ Golurk here. I did a live around this Pokemon on OU Live, I'm pretty sure I did. It was a Rock Polish set with Earthquake, Phantom Force. I think I had Ice Punch on it before, but this time, since we're Mono Psychic, I want to hit as hard as I can with Phantom Force and Earth Power and Earthquake. So I decided to run Power Up Punch. Reason is because if he brings in something else to try to, I guess, get rid of it, sack a Pokemon or something, I can Power Up Punch if it's weakened, get an attack boost, and then there's literally nothing that can stop Golurk at +2 other than another like Choice Scarf or Mon that's faster, maybe. Like I think Scar Victini can outrun this Pokemon here. I don't know if he brings Scar Victini. He could have Trick Room Mode or whatever, but I think that Golurk, just a really solid Mon overall. And yeah, with the Rock Polish, we're faster than I think his fastest Mon. I think, no, I set this to be faster than maybe Scarf Guard. I don't remember, but it's fast. It's pretty fast. After a Rock Polish, it can get rid of anything that does not have a Choice Scarf. And the cool thing about Phantom Force is that if we're up against Ditto, let's say Ditto came in on my Rock Polish, or after Rock Polish, copies my +2, his Phantom Force, if he's Scarfed, would go first. He'd disappear, I'd disappear. I don't think he'd hit anything because I'm not there. And then I'd show up last and then hit him. So I think it's just like how Fly works. If a Pokemon like Ditto copies a Flymon like Dragonite, go into the air, Ditto goes first into the air, drops down on nothing while Dragonite's up, Dragonite drops down on Ditto. Kind of like that. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I think Golurk is really cool in this matchup because it is Mono Psychic. This is a Ghost type Pokemon. Phantom Force hits extremely hard versus literally everything. And I have Earthquake just so that we can hit stuff like Meloetta, I guess. Meloetta is the only Mon that can really sort of take a hit from this, I would say. Maybe like a defensive Metagross as well. But that's about it. Like this thing can just hits really hard. Ghost DMZ hits like a truck. I'm really hoping to get the Ghost DMZ off with this Pokemon so that we can kind of showcase power of Golurk, but we'll see. Hopefully, I do expect, Drapion plus Golurk, plus maybe like Jirachi to put in work here. This is a Calm Mind weakness policy set with enough defense so that we can take a hit from like Metagross's Earthquake or something. Activate our weakness policy. After a Calm Mind boost, we're at +3, spam Shadow Ball and Signal Beam respectively. Signal Beam for Meloetta, Shadow Ball, and Hoopa. Shadow Ball for everything else, basically. Good Mon overall. And they both have Serene Grace tagged onto it with the Spit F drops and the Confusion, perhaps. But we'll see how that goes. Next we have here Wobbuffet. So I decided to bring Colberberry Wobbuffet just so that we can potentially try to get rid of the Choice Banded Hoopa, because it can take a hit from it, eat up the Colberberry, counter, and knock it out. So that's an option there. Just a standard Wobbuffet set that he might have to think about. He doesn't have Ghost types on his team, so nothing can really switch out of Wobbuffet. So being able to trap something could be really nice to get rid of a potential win condition for him. And that could really help out the rest of our team if they have any trouble versus any other Mon. Wobbuffet's there. Then we have a Gliscor. So Gliscor is going to be nice because it's sort of my anti-Trick Room Mon. I could probably run this with Relax Nature, but Curse will just get me like much lower speed anyways. So this is sort of my anti-Trick Room Mon here. I can Curse up and be slower than a lot of different things on his team that are not much speed. I'll probably like fix this or something in the battle, but yeah, this thing will probably just be really slow. And it's going to be nice because it can, so Curse is, I think, a transfer tutor or something from Gold Silver, I think. But it's pretty cool because it can boost his defense up. And like after 2 curses, we don't get 2-hit KO'd by Mega Medicham's Ice Punch, which is crazy. Like Mega Medicham's Ice Punch, you would expect that thing to destroy Gliscor. It destroys Lando even after Intimidate. But like Curse boosted with the defense and HP that it has will allow this Pokemon here, of course, the Protect to get back Toxic Orb and stuff, to beat Mega Medicham 1v1. It can eat up hits from Metagross, so that's always nice. It's just really bulky, and it can also help versus physical Victinis. It can OHKO stuff after Earthquake and things, or add like +1 or +2 after Earthquake. More than likely +2. Night Slash is just there as an extra additional sort of coverage move that can help me hit Pokemon super effectively. Like, I don't know, Dark type is just really good, so it can kind of hit everything basically. So I just tagged it on Gliscor, and yeah, other than that, just a great mon overall. Finally, Mega Diancie, which is there, faster than base 100s, which I think is his fastest, being Mega Medicham and Victini. 3 attacks protect with Magic Bounce. I didn't really have any other ideas for Diancie in this matchup, but I figured that because this is mono psychic, could be nice to have something to prevent rocks, something to take, or I guess sort of check Victini in terms of the fire stab moves that it has, and yeah, just something that's faster overall than Mega Medicham. I do expect Bullet Punch on it, however, I can sort of play around it decently well, I think, especially since I have Wobbuffet. He's forced to run Baton Pass if he does decide to bring Mega Medicham, and that just reduces the coverage move that he'll have on it, which could be really nice because he would, because if he's running like a fighting move, ice move, maybe Bullet Punch and Baton Pass, that could make sense, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. He'll have, I guess, a lot of things on his mind to prepare for as well, but I'm hoping for a really good match. I'm really excited to get another match versus Geodan, because those are always really fun, and I'm hoping we got some more really cool plays that will impress you guys in this one. So that's gonna be it. I think we've kind of covered everything. Essentially, the goal going into this is just to basically use Drapion and Golurk, because I think these two overall sort of overwhelm his team a lot, and if we can just play properly with them, I think we'll do just fine. So it's gonna be it. So hope you all are excited for the match going up tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's gonna be 24 hours from this video. I'm kind of getting this up a little later since yeah, things have kind of been pushed a little for me just based on my schedule, but we'll get everything back in order. Also, another thing, actually, I should let you guys know, GBA actually got so the season for the Let's Go got basically canceled, but it's apparently going to be rebooted for Ultra Sun and Moon. So that's hopefully more exciting than Let's Go. I was kind of enjoying it, but like at the same time, I'm just down for playing more draft leagues and stuff before the new games come out. And let me know what you guys think about the new games, the announcement, if you guys saw it. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, feel free to let me know what you think about that. But yeah, that's gonna be it, and I'll see you all on the battle going up tomorrow. Peace.